Alright, this is part two of the missing thread. Okay, y'all, literally, right after I finished that video, I started outlining this little poster board part of my painting that I showed y'all. Here it is. So remember I said I had to go around the black, so I went around the black. Of course it's not neat. It's my hand. I'm shaky. I'm old. Anyway, I'm not done. Red and green still got to go in here. And then I started doing the little parts down here. Stopped right there. I was like, you know what? I got to get up because I can't deal with this missing thread. So these paintings right here, those, just those, because the other ones were already there. These right here, I went and got them in my car. They've been sitting in my car, child. It's hot out there. That's oil pastel. They about to melt. So I brought those in, and then I went back out. Let me zoom out so when I turn this around, yeah, my socks are still sitting there on the chair. Because literally, I haven't moved. I was like, I can't get into this painting sign right now. What I'm going to need to do is get up off my butt, take off them pajama bottoms I had on. Put on some workout gear, just the bottom workout pants. Put my flip-flops on. Went and got those oil pastels. Went back out there. Looked in the trunk for another bag. It's the bag I got on my arm. A bag I made. Y'all know it. It's one of the first ones I made. One of the gray bags. Gray black, and I love it. So very, put my stuff in. And I had this from at my sister's, and I put it's one of the first bags I put in the car, so in the trunk. So it was over in the corner, and I was like, oh God, yes, one more bag. Please let it be in there. Please, please, please let it be in there. Please, please. Let me put it on the table. So I had to bring it back in here because I went in my bedroom. These are placemats that I got at the Dollar Tree when I was in Topeka, Kansas. You saw it. And so I'm going to sew something on these. This is going to be really cool, I hope. I hope it turns out well. But I'm going to use those. They're brand new. They're just placemats, but they, I can stick a needle in those and make a design. So I'm using those. The other color was white. That's just black thread. So, and there's a whole dang needle. I'm glad I didn't poke myself just now. But I looked in there. Pink. Wow, it's heck of pink on this video. Yellow. It better be. It's orange. I know it's in there. Because those other ones are in there. What I tell you. Thank you, Jesus. Because the last place I sewed was at my sister Sabrina's. And these, I did not want to buy these again. Okay, these last a long time. I bought a black and white one years ago and just ran out of the black one this year in 2025, okay? And I still have the dark navy blue one that I'm working on as well. So, anyway, I don't know if there's any more thread in here. Let me see. Because when another green. I think those were like the ones I got at another place on sale. They were like 50 cents or something like that. And then they took another 10% off maybe, I don't know. But yeah, this is mostly just fabric stuff. I'm so glad y'all just don't know. So let me take this out, see if I find anything else. I think it's just scraps in here. And I'm just, okay. I forgot I bought a navy blue one, same store. And so I see, now I didn't dig all the way in here. I just saw those and I was like, let them know. I could see my thread. So just scraps and ribbon, and I think we're at the bottom. See, my little bags is good. I made these bags. Y'all better pick up some. I still got some painted totes, and they are selling for $30. Shipping and handling is $5 in the U.S. In the U.S. You should have got them when they was $20, and shipping and handling, because I sent one to Florida to one of my friends, and the shipping and handling was like $9.40 something. Okay, and somebody gonna get 5 cents off. So how about that? I think that's it. That's all that's in there. Yeah. Okay, so that little bag held a lot, and see my lining. It was from my friend Karen's mother when she gave me all that free fabric. So her fabric went a long way. She gave me a lot, you guys. And so anyway, I'm happy. I'm just checking, making sure that the nickel was not the last thing in the bag. Got me a nickel bag. I don't know nothing about all that. I really don't. So anyway, a little comfy bag. I used to take this one to work for putting my lunch in. And yeah, just a nice little square bag, kind of boxy bottom. That way I can stick my books in it. I carry books in it. I carry other purses in it, like the little wallet purses that I have. I've carried, of course, my cell phone. I've had it one time for just carrying makeup to my sisters. And so, yeah, I use it for a lot of stuff. And it's so durable because it's canvas and it's painted, so yeah, a little nice boho. But y'all can tell I'm happy now. So that's the update on the thread. I got it. Orange is one of my favorite colors. I just want to say, I mean, when you put pink and orange together, ooh, I love pink and orange together. And then yellow, baby, Prince's other favorite color. Okay, and when you put pink and yellow together, like Erykah Badu had it on her eyes, and I went and got some eyeshadow just because she had pink and yellow on her eyes, and look at that combination. That's so dope. And then all of them, all those them. I love it. It's just like spring flowers. I love it. I love it. You love it? I do. And green and blue. They go to they go together too. I messed that rhyme up. I think I can't swallow and talk at the same time. Anyway, y'all, that's the update. Yeah, this is a hot mess. So on the agenda today, finish this Mama Said Stay Close to Your Sister sign, the purple, black, and white one that I'm doing, which I'm going to add some other color into, possibly the light orange and the dark orange that I have. I really love those colors, especially with purple and lavender. What else am I going to do? Oh, the crown. So I got the glue. I got my metallic colors. Also, looked in my bag. It was another bag that I had, right? Silver metallic that I already had a long time ago. This one is rose gold metallic and some glitter, extreme glitter, silver. Yeah. Sponsorship. They work really well. Yes, they do. And then some just white that obviously ain't white anymore because I don't put some black in there and probably make gray. You know. Anyway. That's that on that. That's the update. And now I can actually concentrate on finishing up the boxes. 2 boxes and a sign. And and then a Mama Said. So I've got some stuff that's already pre-painted as far as cardboard. Finishing that up. And the crown. So yellow Mama, yellow box, purple box, yellow, black, and red sign, and the purple crown. That's my day. It was nice outside. I've been out there. See, I went outside. I went to the car twice. Had to bring in some oil pastels and found my thread. All right with me. This is Denise from Whitmore Reads. Am I still reading? I think I told you I was getting ready to read or listen to one of my books since my hands are tied up with painting and finding sewing stuff. Which audiobook am I going to listen to while I finish these cardboard paintings today? You know, I've got to look through my bifocals because I'm old. Libby. I just forgot because I'm old. Clicking on my Libby app. Because there we go, it's coming up. My phone's slow because I got 1,000,001 pictures and videos. I can't even take any more videos. I gotta go through my pictures and I'm waiting. I'm trying to buy some time. So anyway, now that it's up, I'm listening to The Playing Guest. That won last night. So when I was painting last night, I listened to 1 hour and 53 minutes. I have the speed on 1.25 as usual. 1 hour and 53 minutes and 15 seconds is only 9% of the book because it's a 21-hour long read. So I got 19 hours, 36 minutes, and 20 seconds of Sarah Waters, The Playing Guest. And yes, I like the narration. It's kind of cute and funny how they're narrating it. These guests, this mother and daughter, they're renting a room out to this kind of, very mysterious couple. The wife is having a good time, like revamping up the room and dressing it up for her and her husband. The husband is kind of checking out the daughter, or kind of flirting with her. I think you know what I mean. So I don't even think the wife gives a dang or cares, because she's probably more into just really setting up the decor of the room that they're renting. And then the mother, it's like they are in financial strain, so they are renting some rooms out. This is the first one. Now I think I'm on the part where they're thinking about and talking about renting another room, and how that's going to change the household even more, because the more people, the more personalities and bodies and stuff you got to deal with, and just the presence of other people, and always seeing them coming and going, and being in the refrigerator when you want to be in the refrigerator. So that's where I'm at pretty much right now, and it's going pretty good. So let me go ahead and get to that. But next on deck, I really don't know. I've opened up several things. I'm still at 16% of American Dirt. One person is waiting. Can you see it? And then the Meryl Streep, Tom Lake by Ann Patchett, I am 11%. No one's waiting on it. It's not bad. It's just that particular day I didn't feel like listening to that story yet. And I'm not gonna lie. Let me just also say this: I love Meryl Streep. She's one of my favorite actresses, right? And I like the way she's narrating the book. I kind of, and this kind of reminds me of my friend who passed away, her mother that gave me all the fabric, and something also that Kay the reader said that she noticed once I said it, but because for years I'd been doing it, but didn't know that I was doing it. I read a lot of books by men, and my friend Karen, she was like, I never read a book by a man, won't read a book by a man. She's like into her romance books and all kind. Oh, those are the books that I forgot. Okay, she gave me those Brenda Joyce books, and they're in Topeka, but they're going to be there when I get there, because I need to pick those up, because I was going to donate them. I did donate them, but then I kind of reneged, because I was like, she gave me those and she's no longer with us. I need to get those books back, right? And I need to read them. Like, I need to read them. So anyway, I need to get those back. But anyway, at the time of listening to Meryl Streep, I didn't want to hear her. I'm like, it's Meryl Streep. I was even having a problem with it. I was like, I like Meryl Streep. Why is her voice getting on my nerves right now? I was like, I just want to hear a good book, a good narrator. So I started looking into books by Ari Flacos, because I love his voice, and all the books that Tom Hanks has narrated. And he's got a book that he narrated himself. So I might listen to that if it becomes available. Or I think I have to, it's not yet available. I kind of have to be in a list or something, so I don't know, but I'll look into that again. But I just kind of wanted to hear a man's voice. I got loads of books by men, I got loads of books by women too, don't get me wrong, and I just didn't feel like hearing Meryl Streep. Now I will say this, y'all, they're not on my Libby app anymore. I turned them in. If I've already said this and I'm being redundant, so what? Get used to it. Terry McMillan reread. Oh, God. Okay, let me just back up. The first book I listened to, I was in the car, on the way to Kansas City to see my family, my niece in the hospital with the baby. So I'm on my way, and I'm thinking I got to listen to something. I need a start, middle, and end finish on the road. I got 8 hours to drive. I need to get this off my mind. I want to make sure, I'm not just like bald crying on the road, teary eyes and can't see. I need to get there safely, right? So how about I scroll through and The Women of Brewster Place. Done read the physical book twice. Seen the movie several times. The book is 3 hours. I'm like, how was it really that short? Was it really that short? But obviously it was. It was like 3 hours and something, right? And so I listened to The Women of Brewster Place. I know the story. I've listened to the story. I've read the story. So it was so good. And yes, I cried, but not like boo-hoo crying like, I could have, because I'm on the road trying to drive. But it was so good. And it was so sad. Y'all know. And then I listened to Terry McMillan's. Oh my gosh. I'm going to say a whole bunch of names are coming up of her other books. Getting to Happy. But I want to say almost something. But anyway, I think it was Getting to Happy. Anyways, the follow up to Waiting to Exhale. And it tells you, y'all remember the Wesley Snipes character, right? With his so called white wife with cancer. Now, if you have not read it, that is not a spoiler. That's in the first book. But the follow up, why did she do that to Wesley? Why did she do it? That's all I'm saying. Terry McMillan is a hoot. Okay, so she narrates part of the book. She comes and goes, and she reads the part of Savannah, I think, and then yeah. So, but then they have this other lady. She sounds like Whitney Houston, and I got it on 1.25 speed as well, right? And she sounds like Whitney Houston, and so that alone made me just like want to watch the movie again so I could see Whitney Houston. But she must be from the East Coast because she's got those New Jersey tones and inflections in her voice that sound like Whitney Houston. And it makes you sad and it makes you miss Whitney Houston, popping up on your TV on MTV and BET with her videos. You just miss Whitney Houston, the whole 80s, 90s of Whitney Houston. And it's her voice. She's so good, whoever the lady is. But I should have looked into it and given you all the details. But y'all know I don't do all that. I'm just giving you, nobody's paying me to do this. I know I should be a central hub for information for everything I'm talking about, but no. Anyway, so it was so good. Like, I have listened. If you're ever in a rut of listening to audiobooks because you're busy doing other stuff and you can't open up your physical books, and you do like I do when you've got a hobby that takes your hands away from that, turning pages, I am telling you, I don't care if you read Terry McMillan, all her books like I have, listen to them. Listen to them. Terry McMillan is a hoot. She has you cracking up because of the way her voice is. And it's almost like when you get the other lady to do all the other voices, you still want to hear Terry McMillan. And then when she comes in, you're like, oh my God, you're going to laugh. She's so funny. But I won't tell you about, I was going to say something that she said in a book that just had me cracking up. I was like, I cannot be laughing out loud on this road while I'm driving 90 miles an hour. But 80, I don't go over 80. Okay. Well, 85. But, the traffic was moving me. So anyway, Terry McMillan is always a good re-listen. Like, I've listened to several of her books twice because I paint a lot, okay? And I've already read and owned the physical books. But I've given some of them away to, like people that I really like. And one person that never gave me a book back that I wanted back, which I told them I wanted back, but I never got it back. So, okay, I'm dropping thread. Anyway, so let me tell you, what was I going to say? Okay, so when I pull up the audiobooks on Libby, the covers for the Terry McMillan books, now, this is years ago, but I started with Mama years ago before her movie came out. I already, we was reading girlfriend books, so we all knew who Terry McMillan was. If you knew who Terry McMillan was, and you read Mama, then you read, oh God, the Wesley Snipes was in that movie with Sanaa Lathan, Disappearing Acts, right? And you got those covers. And my Mama book was a mass paperback, one of those short ones, but it was so good. And I remember purposely giving that to one of my really good friends back home. And so I knew I was going to get that book back. And at that time, I didn't care because I was like, I used to love sharing books. And then certain books I just won't. And but I've gotten back to that because again, I've given away a lot of books. But that one I didn't want back. I remember giving away Summer Sisters or Judy. Anyway, I gave, oh my God, there's a lot of books I don't have. But anyway, that I was just thinking that I would reread, but I ain't got them. So get them on the Libby app. But what I was going to say about the Libby app is the covers are all new and revamped. Those are the covers I want, but for all the Terry McMillan selection. So I know I ain't got no business buying books, but that's my business. If I say I'm not, you shouldn't trust me, or any bibliophile. You should not trust that. I'm doing a lot better because I'm forced to do a lot better because I'm just starting a new job on Monday. So coins is not adding up to be buying no new books when I got a whole bunch of new books on my shelves. But the library that I just went to the week before last, I bought 2 books, but you can pay 50 cents for them books. You can pay 25 cents for those books. You can give a donation of a nickel. Whatever. So I got 2 books, and I already told you I only paid $1.25, I think, or $1.50. I don't think I paid the full price. I think I paid $1.25 because that's what I had in my purse. Okay, I got some quarters out of my purse, and I was like, oh, I'm buying this book. Anyway, if y'all see some chin hairs, that's what I'll be messing with. Anyway, I'll shave when I shave. I'm inside. So I want all the Terry McMillan books with a new revamped cover so they all kind of match. You know what I'm saying? And I got all the Bernice McFadden books and they all got these different covers, but then the Sugar came out with a different, come on. I'm going to need some publishing company to revamp all of Bernice L. McFadden and Terry McMillan books, and so they all go together so I can buy them all over again. And I don't care if I already have all the other Bernice L. McFadden books and Terry McMillan books that I still got in a different color, in a different, oh, I just thought of another one that I gave away that was new. And it had the girl driving. Oh my God, everything is interrupted, whatever. Oh, I did. I gave that to I remember the girl's name. I gave it to Ashley. Ashley, I hope you read that book and I hope you enjoyed it. But anyway, the newer ones that are on Libby are not real people on them. They're paintings. And, I'm in love with that part. And they're colorful and pretty. And I want them all to look the same. Somebody work on that for me. For us. Tell somebody to tell somebody at a publishing company. Revamp them. Ask the writers to come into the room. Let's pick out some new, colorful, fun art.